Well, that was fun. Let me make sure this is going. Okay. So, Emacs didn't actually crash my entire session. It turns out that Firefox decided to do that. I don't know, something really weird is going on where this is the second time I've had a crash today. Like right before the stream I had one, and then right now I had one as well. So I don't know what is happening, but things are a little bit freaky with my setup right now. So let's go back to where we were. I'm gonna pull up the Emacs From HELL config. Okay. Oh boy. Recover this file, because we lost everything. Recover autosave file, yes, thank God. Okay, I think that's everything, good. At least we didn't lose that, because that would have been really bad. Okay, so hopefully people are able to find the stream again. Those of you in Discord or IRC, let the other people know if you happen to see. Edda says, I thought ending this stream was a feature of this config. No. That was a feature of Firefox somehow crashing on me. I really hope that doesn't happen again. We maybe have to skip doing themes. Oh, actually, those of you who... Someone go leave a comment on the other stream, if you can, to say what the link is for the new stream, if it works, if YouTube lets you. Anyway, let's get back into the headspace there. That was a little bit disruptive. So that's like, what? Was it last week the stream crashed, or was it the week before? That's not a good track record, I gotta say. At least it still works. Still hideous. Let's go into init.el. Up. Wrong editor. I gotta think of some other ways. Hey, Gavin. Yeah, you missed a nice little stream crash just now. Init.el. All right. So those of you who are just now joining because you saw the notification, this is where we're at so far with having the worst Emacs configuration, and we're only going to get worse from here. Gunn says that was YouTube's aesthetic censors board. It could be, actually. Edda says, what about a cursive font? I don't know if I have access to one in Geeks. I would have to download it, I think. Let me just flip one switch here. Do that really quick. This config is going to be legendary as a prank for people who keep their computer unlocked. Yeah, well, definitely I want to make it so it's not something you would want to have accidentally put on your computer or on purpose. All right, let's get back to it. So what we were trying to do was play some sounds. I don't think I have any, and I'm very reluctant to try to go download some more because of what just happened. Do I have Chromium installed? I do have Chromium, but it's likely that that's also going to crash and burn horribly. What's another way I can get some sounds on here? Weight italics. Yeah, we need to change that some stuff to italics for sure, but I don't know exactly. How do you do that? Is it weight? Aria says W get the file. I would do that, but I don't have a direct link to the file. I mean, I could load up the site again, which is a whole protracted process, but let's see. Maybe I can just try to do that if it will let me. Yeah, let's not spam the link again. Oh yeah, cool. My screen's hidden anyway. I don't have to worry about that. So, free sound. Future crashes need to switch to a BSOD mode. It would be nice if I had some way to like reconnect. A restream does not seem to let me have a way to do that, but maybe one day I'll have my own solution for making that happen. I want the password to freesound.org. Copy the password there. Open up an in private window, freesound.org. I have no idea what the sound was I was looking at before either. Right click the download link in wget. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Log in. I'll show the screen in just 1 second. Okay, get rid of that. And now we have this. So now I can go and show the screen again. Okay, so I had typed in annoying. The worst sound in the world. I think we were going with the annoying drone. And prepare yourself if you're wearing headphones. Birds and forest. How bad is this? Whoa, that's way too loud. Annoying fingers tapping. No. Annoying alarm. Anything that's got a square waveform like that is going to be terrible. Cat calls annoying. Oh god, it's like reverb. Annoying whistle. No thanks. We're all going to go deaf. Okay, annoying laugh. That is really annoying. All right, let's go back to the annoying drone file. I wonder if this is actually going to play with... So, gives me a download link. Let's just copy that link this time. If the screen crashes again, we're going to have real problems. All right, I'll pull up Emacs or eShell, make dir sounds. I think I have wget installed here. Right? Okay. Let's see, where was it? Move 5.8 to annoying drone.aiff. I want to put that in the sounds folder. Move it. Okay, so aplay sounds annoying drone. Wow, holy crap. It's using the wrong bitrate, I think. Why don't you use IRC for chat like Emacs Conf? Mainly because there's going to be people on the YouTube video trying to chat, and if I'm not looking at that, then they won't know what's going on. I would like to use IRC for stream chat for sure. Okay, that's just not going to happen. Why is it playing the wrong bitrate? Can I set the bitrate? Aplay help. Let's see. Format. Samples. What did it say? Unsigned 8-bit rate. So is there a rate parameter? Rate. Okay, so rate. What was the rate of the original file? 44,100. Okay, so let's play this. Rate 44,100. Oh, terrible. Play sound in Emacs. I think it would probably play it, but it's like some custom implementation, and I think it doesn't work perfectly, if I'm not mistaken. And if we don't have the ability to stop the sound and it starts playing something really annoying, then we're going to be in real trouble. Let's see. Play sound internal. Where does that go? Just show me where it is. Play sound internal. Where is it defined? C source code. Okay, so it's definitely a C implemented function. Hey, Dean. All right, so that file's not going to work. Let's actually try something else. More neighbor dogs barking. Yeah, that's not cool. Yikes. Yeah, that's too piercing. Okay. Creative Commons 0. We gotta be able to check this into the repository. Annoying laser, alarm. That one looks like it would deafen all of us. Annoying. It's like an alarm that's on the show Lost or something. Annoying siren sound. Oh, okay, that's not annoying. It's just a normal siren. We need to look at the ones that have high ratings, I think. Long, very annoying siren. Well, that definitely has a an ominous vibe to it. That beep looks like it would deafen us. That one is just stupid enough to be interesting. Mark says that one was good. I don't know which one you're referring to, but if you remember what the name of it. The very long, annoying siren definitely could be interesting too. Let's see. I'm not going to download this. I mean, I'm not going to... Yeah, that's a WAV file. Maybe we're going to have better luck with that. Copy link. Go back into eShell. I got stuck in the Emacs window now. Get out of my face. Emacs. Go here. Stop it. Here, let's do this. How did I get there? Projects code. Emacs. Emacs from HELL. Sounds. wget. Move for to siren.wave. And then play siren. Come on, siren.wave. Man, what is happening? The worst sound ever one? Okay. Why is it not doing the right thing? Unsigned 8-bit. So this is a what bit depth? 16-bit? I'm gonna have to be very explicit with it, aren't I? I don't want to waste much more time on this. Format. Case insensitive samples. Rate. So we have rate. Oh god. Okay. Play with specific bit rate and yeah, whatever. Come on now. I'm tired of getting all these pop-ups. Any examples here? I can go look at the man page, I know. Oh, there we go. T raw. Well, let's try it. I mean, play siren rate. I'm pretty sure it was a 44.1. Oop, okay, we're all gonna go deaf with that. Don't want to do that. I think this is a dangerous venture. Also, volume. Can I change what volume it starts at? Because that would help us not go deaf. File type, wave. I mean, I would guess it would pick that up. Yeah, raw data, wave. Can you not make it not so loud? VU meter. Well, we don't need that. I'm going to turn the volume down on my audio device. Doesn't seem to do anything anymore. Ugh. Yeah, it scared the crap out of me. All right. That's not working. Can you do -FCD? Ah. Let's try it and see what happens. I'm gonna turn the volume back down again though, so we don't get scared too much. Oops. Obviously, I'm no expert with play. FCD. Nah, that's not working either. I think oh, 16-bit little Indian. That's nice, but it's not playing it correctly for some reason. Can I take that off now? Yeah, it's figuring some things out. CDR? Nah, I don't know what it's doing. Hold on a second. Yeah. So we're trying to play an HTML file, apparently. And you know why? Because I don't have the cookie to download it, and they know I'm trying to scrape it. So that's why it sounds terrible. Edda says I have org clock sound set to a file and it works great. That's probably because it's shelling out to aplay. All right. I am very reluctant to try to download again, so we may have to skip the sounds issue. Let's see. I'm trying to think where people could put the sounds for me to download. Actually, you know what? So, oh, let me put the volume back up. So on GitHub, you can actually go and attach files. So if somebody wants to go and drop sound files into the comments here, you can create a comment and just drop a file in, like drag and drop basically, and then I can pull them in. So the one that, let me see. This was one of them. Oh, I'm not even logged in, so I can't do that right now. Anyway, this very long, annoying siren or alarm. And there was another one that we were trying to pull in, which was the annoying laser, I think. Either of those. So, all right, so let's just skip sounds for now, okay? We're gonna go and jump back into the config so that we can move on and do some other stupid stuff here. Come on. Okay. There we are. We're back. We're back into Emacs from Hell. Why does it keep doing that? Thank you. Royalty free. Yeah, Discord I don't have loaded up on this machine, unfortunately. Okay, so some other things we wanted to do. I saw there was an issue here. Let me check this real quick. Boom. See, Davis Richard had a suggestion for evil stuff with fine file hook. Anti-Gravity D suggested using Emacs built-in Morse code functionality. It had an evil idea. Basically, whenever you open up a file, it opens it up as Morse code. That's something we could try to do, but it's going to make Emacs completely unusable too fast. So here's one thing I want to do. I want to come up with a strategy for defining a number of functions that can be called randomly or as part of hooks, and do some fun stuff. So first of all, we're going to do a def var. Let's see, functions of hell. And then this is going to be an empty list to start with. Well, no, we could probably start filling this in. I don't even know if we need a def var for that. We could probably just use a set q and make it easier to type out. I don't know what sound is playing behind me right now. Okay, so functions of hell, and probably should define these first. Where is that coming from? Okay, so defun, what was the first we wanted to do? What happens if you invert the colors on that theme? Oh god, I don't know. That's terrible. So using the Morse region, that's actually a great idea. And it's undoable, so you would have to just, deal with that. So Morse my buffer. And I think we probably need to make this an interactive function. Yes, interactive. And then Morse region, yes. Morse region, point min, point max. Point max. All right, that does that. So let's actually run this function right now. Morse my buffer. Yeah, that's horrifying. So I'm gonna use control / to undo that. Great, at least I can get back to where I was. So what I wanna do is add a bunch of functions into this list, like Morse my buffer. And then we could have another function. I suppose it could even be a function itself. So let's see, what was this? Random color face. Let's see. What's a good name for this function? So let's see, haunt me plenty. And then we can use similar to what Case was doing with this random stuff here. I can pull from a list. Let's do this. Eval that. And then, oops. Let's see. I think there's a function to pull from a list by index. So, ref. Let's look for a ref function. Array. These aren't arrays, so that won't work. Any way to add curse words, that is? I suppose so. Reset post randomly on idle. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I like that, John. I like that a lot, actually. So we need another set of functions. So let me close that out. Things to run on idle. We definitely want that. Things to every time a key is pressed. Things to run. Let's see. What are the other? Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are the two main ones. Maybe execute only if a random is a prime number. Yeah, that could definitely... Oh, man, every time that stupid Streamlabs sound pops up, it just scares the shit out of me. Okay, so let's see. Things to run on idle. Obviously, if I were to just, hit run at time. Thing is, though, it needs to run only once. And then it needs to pick another random time for something to happen. On idle and Annabelle should pop up randomly. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen that movie, but I know what you're talking about. Okay, so haunt me plenty. This function needs to randomly pick a function from the functions of hell and do something with it. So what we were trying to do is find the function to randomly pick something from a list. So let's see, array P. How do you create an array in Emacs? I've forgotten how to do that. Is it like just syntax 1, 2, 3? Okay, and if I do aref array index 1, okay, it gives me that. So maybe I need to define this as an array of functions. No, not that one. This one. So we'll do that. Let's save that. And then in this function, which we're going to make into an interactive function, we're going to say aref functions of hell. And then I think it's random. Whoa, where am I? Random, and then is there like an array length function? Let's check that really quick. Or just, is it straight up length? Probably just length. Yeah, length of sequence. So length of functions of hell. Close that, close that, close that, close the function, and then we're gonna run haunt me plenty. Didn't do anything, so I wonder what I did wrong there. Oh, I didn't call it yet, so that would actually make a difference. So fun call, I think, is what I want. Function rest arguments. Yeah. Oh. Whoa. What are they? Oh, great. I put Emacs into background mode, I think. Fantastic. How do I pull Emacs back from background mode? I think if I go back into vterm, it's still there somewhere. What happened? exwm, switch to buffer, Emacs. There we go. Okay, it just minimized it probably. I pressed Control Z. I don't know why I did that. Okay. So now let's run haunt me plenty again. That works. Okay, cool. So now what we need is some functions to populate that. Replace all ones with zeros, zeros with ones, and vice versa. Let's see. Keshav says, don't forget to add Clippy. Yeah, I don't know if I have the time to do that. Make letters capital. Yeah, we could definitely do that as well. It would be nice to like select a random region in the buffer and do things to it. I'm trying to think what else we could do here. So Haunt Me Plenty, when would we want to run this? We definitely don't want to run it on idle. This may be one of the things that we run every time a key is pressed. So we could actually, we could put this in the, is there like a self-insert hook? Post self-insert hook. I think Case said that earlier. So add hook, post self-insert hook. Problem is, it's going to make it way too frequent, and we need to. So what we can do, I think there's probably a mod function, right? Well, is that going to work? Let me think. What's the best way to make it not so frequent? You pick a random number, but make the number range so wide that you can't possibly get to it. So, yeah. That's what we could try to do. So we could do, instead of doing random of the length, we could do a random of, let's say, 1,000. We could try, we can start with that. Maybe, let's do a random of maybe, well, it needs to happen at some point. So maybe random of 10. Let's do random of 10 to start with. And then for the length, we need to make sure we're not going to call a function or ref a function that is not within the range. So there's an if let. Does aref totally barf if you give it something out of the range? Aref 1, and I ask for number 4. Yeah, okay, so it gives me args out of range. Is there a way to tell it not to do that? Aref. Array index. Okay, so I can just clamp it then. But if I do that, thinking. Okay, so maybe an if let or nah, let's just do a let. Plain old let. Let func to call. Maybe we need a let star. Yeah, we need to have that number. So let star index. And we're gonna say 10 here. No. Yes, random of 10. Okay, and then func to call. Why is this not indenting? Of course, indentation is totally meaningless when you have a font like this. Why would I do this, Marcos? Because it's fun. Func to call is going to be if, let's see, less than index length functions of hell. So if the index is less than the length, then we are going to aref functions of hell with the index, right? And otherwise, it's going to return null. In fact, we could just make this a win. It's going to return nil. So win. And then here for the invocation, in fact, I think I need to close that out. Let's close that one and that one. And for the invocation, I need to say if func to call, or when func to call, I guess you could say, when func to call. Func call func to call, right? That should do it. So if we call Haunt Me Plenty, will it actually do something? Okay, let's try it a few times. Oh, yep, okay, so maybe... Let's trying it a bunch of times to see if it's gonna, okay, yeah. So that's fairly reasonable, I think. And if you're doing that on every key press, it's more likely you're gonna hit it, but I guess what we want is for it to be hit. So let's not put run at time yet. We're gonna do add hook, post self-insert hook, and we're gonna call haunt me plenty here. And I'm really gonna regret this in a moment, I think. There needs to be a way to turn it off too. So how can I do that? I really need a minor mode for this, I think. But do I want to do that? Let's see if I have time. I'll just restart Emacs if this becomes too insane. So let's see. We've got post self-insert hook. So it's not gonna do anything whenever I'm moving around. We need one for the command hook. Let's see. But if I start typing, let's see. Oh, there it goes. So that does actually work. So for typing, I think I need to make it a little bit more infrequent. So let's say 50 on that. Whoa. How did I end up losing all of the parentheses there? Okay, so I think, let's see. This is a test to see. Yep, there it goes. Okay. Ah, I hit Control Z again. Great. Emacs. All right. Here we go. Delete that. So that works. Now we got to start adding some of these functions we were thinking about. So one thing we could do. So I guess I would like for the frequency of these things to be different for the different types of functions we're going to try to call. So in fact, so let's call this functions of typing. Oh, Jesus. Okay. This is going to really become a problem soon. Whoa. What happened? There we go. Functions of type. Ah! It's bad enough already. Come on, dude. Let me type. Let me type. Typing hell. Ah. I can't even finish a thought. Okay, so we're doing functions of typing hell here. Let's see. I need a way to invoke the same type of functionality. How about we do that? We're gonna make the contents of this a different function. Oh no, come on. Can I please type defun engine? Can I? All right, I'm gonna save it. Engine of hell, and then the parameters are gonna be frequency. 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 Thank you for not deleting the file. Let's see. Frequency. Funcs, because I don't want to type more characters. So now let's just take all this stuff out right here. Like that disco that we got going on. Oh crap, I hit Control X. I should really turn on Kua mode so at least it does something like what I think it should do. Control Y? What the heck? That was not what I expected. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button, that's why. You people need to remind me to press the right buttons. Let's see. It's Alt W. Then Control Y. Because I can't remember normal Emacs key bindings. Okay, cool. So, Engine of Hell. We have a function that can then frequency. Okay. And we're gonna call this funcs. I gotta save it so it doesn't delete everything again. Funcs. There we go. Funcs. Okay. I think that's good for that one. So in this function, we're gonna call Engine of Hell. Stop. Engine of Hell. And we're gonna give it 50. And funcs of, come on. Funcs of, functions of Come on, don't do that. Of typing. Oh, God. It's doing like the Morse of the Morse. Functions of typing hell. Boom. All right, cool. So if I run that, it shouldn't give me an error. And eventually, it should actually cause the problem to happen. In theory. Does it pick it up right? It must. So here, let's do this. Let's delete the body of this function. I think that's good. I'm going to re-eval that. Come on. You were doing it a million times before. You could do it again. I guess if I start typing. Yeah, it's not working. Let's see. Random frequency. 50. Oh. Do I need to make that interactive too? That doesn't make any sense if I had to do that. Shouldn't need to do that. Random frequency. When length of funcs. Let's see. I will write out message. I don't remember the syntax. Is that the syntax? Oh, there it goes. It actually did something that time. Okay, okay, it's working. It's just less frequent now, so it's harder to track it. Ah, there it goes. Okay, so it does work. Cool. No further undo information. Really? That's a problem. Okay, change font face to Comic Sans. I don't actually have Comic Sans, unfortunately. Invent some cool Morse key bindings. Let's see. Okay, so now we've got that where it will do things whenever you're typing, but we also need something that happens on idle. So how about this? We need another function. Haunt me randomly. And this one will be invoked with run at time on sort of a random interval. But I guess, you know, we've already got this concept of frequency. So we could do something where like every 5 seconds there's a chance for something to happen. So we can call engine of hell. Let me see. Alt W. I have to think about it for a moment before I press anything. So engine of hell, let's start with 10. And then also let's go and make another list. Set queue. Come on, come on, come on. Let me type. Set queue functions of idle hell. And then in this one, we are going to say something like, let's see, defun. Let's see, defun, resize mode, resize mode line, come on. I'm losing everything I'm typing. Resize mode. Come on, mode line. The Morse code thing is bad enough as it is. All right, so resize mode line. And this one is going to set a face attribute for mode line just to randomize the size of the mode line. It's just going to be madness. Oh, I have a little stray M there. How about that? Alt W. So let's drop this little nugget in. Okay, so, oh, why is there an extra E? What's going on? Obviously, I've been typing in random characters around. I didn't even know it. Okay, so this function, we are going to take everything out, but we're going to make the height randomized. Are you getting used to looking at this configuration? Because I am, and it's not looking too frightening to me anymore. let's see, plus, we need a base font size. So how about we do a base at 100 and then randomize it up to 400. Okay. Let's just try that out. Yeah. It needs to get bigger though. 600. So not only are the colors changing, the thing keeps moving, which is great. So we got that now. I think that is ready to go. I can put this into resize mode line in the functions of idle hell. And here I can use run at time. Let's see, I got some help there. Run at time repeat function. So we're gonna run it every 5 seconds, true for repeat. And the function is going to be haunt me, no. Ooh, I don't want to do that right now because I need to change its name. Functions of idle hell. Come on. Save that function. Haunt me randomly. Okay. And I probably should save this so I can stop it. Random hell timer. Okay, so in theory, every once in a while, this mode line should start changing size. I think I just saw something happen, didn't we? It may be that it needs to be a bit more frequent. Every 5 seconds, it has a chance to do it. So let's see. What else? Randomized box color. Am I using vectors for these variables for extra cursiveness? That was just a way that I could figure out how to pull one from random. Is it actually doing anything? Have you seen it change size already? Let me just run this directly. Function resize mode line. Why? Resize mode line. It's a function, right? I defined it. Yeah. Trying to invoke it manually. Ah, there it goes. Okay. So it took a while for it to actually get triggered. Emacs-Q, the exorcist option. That's true. Okay, so what else? Make the parentheses bigger than the rest of the text. I don't know if that's possible, but that would be pretty funny. Comment out the Morse for the end. So, okay, so what else? What else? What are we've got a hook already set up here. What is that hook that we have set up? The post command hook? Okay, so we should probably gather all these things. Well, no, actually, we should leave them all random. Okay, so haunt every command. I forgot about that. Defun, haunt, stop it. Defun, haunt every command. What just happened? I didn't even do that. I think I hit a bad key binding. Command. Stop it. Command. You know, we should also use like the rot13 function and do the same thing. So there's some more things. Here, look. Here, we're gonna do this. Functions of typing hell. We have Morse my buffer. How about we also make one for rot my buffer? Alt W. Don't you like the fact we can't actually see the selection? I say so. Rot 13. Ah, come on. I start typing. I don't even realize it's happening. Let's see, rot 13 region. Okay, so now we're gonna add rot 13, my buffer. And now that didn't happen yet. Come on. Where is it? That's even worse. I wonder if it's getting triggered or not. Saving the buffer has a chance of closing it instead? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So let's check that that actually has what we expect to have in it. Yep, has both of those. The other question is my code not effectively calling that because it's the last one in the list? So rot 13 my buffer. We'll call it manually rot 13 my buffer. Okay, there we go. That looks really nice. Okay, actually it did work. Cool. So randomly you're gonna get your buffer screwed up, which is gonna be a lot of fun, I think. Ilya says, I'm seasick because of the colors. Yeah, sorry about that. Rot the Morse code first? That's terrible. Turn zoning on the second you stop typing? Oh, let's see. Whoa. That's not a bad idea, actually. So, what's it called? Run at idle. Idle? Run with idle timer. Okay, so run with idle timer. Perform an action the next time Emacs is idle for a certain number of seconds. Okay, so we already have functions of idle hell. That's actually what I meant to for this to do. So this is what we'll do. We're also going to add one for seq random idle timer. Run at, surprised I haven't gotten hit yet. What was it called? Run with idle timer. Ah, with idle timer. And the, see, seconds. So yeah, look, 1 second. It needs to happen pretty soon. Repeat. No. 1 true. We want it to repeat. What else? Function haunt me randomly. Okay. And now I'm gonna go and put what was it called? It was called zone, right? Zone. All right, so if I just let it sit for a moment, in theory, it should start doing things randomly. Hopefully. Come on. Let me see. Haunt me randomly. Let me write a message so I know when it's like, whoa, okay. Yeah, that's that's gonna be really annoying. Okay, so it does something. That's great. I think it's at the right pace so that it's not happening all the time. Zone has an idle thing. We just made one ourselves. Okay, so what else? There's plenty of other nasty things we could do. What was some other stuff people said? With save buffer, you kill the buffer. Before save hook, yeah, before save hook could be really terrible because that could kill the file and I won't actually have it again. So I should probably check this in. Let's see. This may not actually load right now because of some things I typed in. Let's back out of it. I'm gonna say, ooh, that's really dangerous. Here's what I'm gonna do. Before I do anything, I'm gonna stage the current changes to this file in case I just screwed it up right at the very end. Okay, so now let's pull it back up. Okay, so it didn't have any errors. That's good. God, why is it red? Yes, it's because it's the hell theme. We started with the inspiration from the hot dog stand theme from Windows 3.1, and now we've moved on to just making things completely bonkers. I mean, we could change the background also, but I think that would actually be rather seizure-inducing, so we don't want to do that. I mean, we could change the font face randomly as well. Backspace randomly yank stuff from the kill ring. Yeah, we also had some thoughts about like how you could stop it from typing. So some of these things we may have to implement on another stream, which might be kind of fun. So if we had a set of faces, oh, what just happened? Oh yeah, the mode line is now randomly changing its size. What else? Anyone says, will you put this init.el on GitHub so I could use it as a work environment at the office? Yes. I'm going to check this into the Emacs From HELL repo immediately after this. Script font would be funny. Yeah, if I had one, I would actually try to put that in. So Liberation Serif, change to modus operandi to troll prod. Yeah, well, I think modus would just make it look normal. Is there any way you can make the top bar bigger? I tried, and I don't think you can because it's rendered by GTK. What else could you do? So if I were to run kill Emacs right now, boom, it goes away. So I think that's something that could happen as a little Easter egg. Every now and then Emacs just randomly dies. Randomizes the font size of every character. That is nuts. Let me look at that. Oh, I start Emacs and automatically it starts zoning out. That's great. Randomly delete a single character in a buffer. Yeah, the thing about that is you can't tell it's happening and then your file is going to get corrupted. So I would like to be able to work on this file without it getting completely corrupted. Oniket says, speaking of prot, any plans with him soon? There should be, but I've done a terrible job at organizing that. I apologize to all of you and to prot for not actually getting that done yet. Turn off menu bar randomly. Yeah, I think so. Let's try that too. Okay, ignore random things that cases bring in. This is some funky code that I don't even understand what it's doing. Map atoms, lambda. So Case, you're gonna have to tell me what this code does. Oh, for all functions? It basically picks a random function and aliases it to ignore, so things stop working. Okay. We'll see how that goes. I think I should say what is going to stop working also, just so that you know. Oh, come on. Control Y. There we go. All right, so we're going to put a little message in here. Okay. Oh, come on. Message. I hope you liked... where's the A? So that one just randomly does something if it decides to. So, okay, it got something. Where is it? Oh, hold on a second. Is this totally hosing Emacs right now? No, it's not looping. Okay. So what was it that we lost? Let's go to the messages buffer. Oh, wow. Current word. Holy crap. How many functions did it just eat? Dear Ed, other tab. Dear Ed, other tab. That's gone now. Tab bar switch to prev tab. That is amazing. Okay. So, let's see. Enabling Emacs hard mode. Come on. So now, all this is going to start at the beginning. We're just going to get rid of a bunch of functions that you might need. Control W, right? Okay, and then we're going to go to the beginning here. What did I just press? Control V? I have Stockholm Syndrome from conventional programs. Oops. Yeah, let's actually restart Emacs and see what it does. Okay, so messages. Is there no messages buffer? What's going on? Command attempted to use mini buffer while in the mini buffer. Init.el. Come on, there's no messages buffer? That can't be right. Whoa, did you see that? This is great. Let's see. What else? What else? We've got about 10 minutes. And I've got to bounce out. So, like, what is, like, the worst? Yeah, I think it might have hosed messages. Like, I don't even have the ability to see them anymore. What about message test? Okay. But the messages buffer doesn't exist. Control X, Control B? I can't get to it. Move beginning of line. Array mode. Yeah, that's great. That's an awesome function. Good call, Case. Yeah, we might need to do that actually. Oh, minor mode. Yeah, we probably need a minor mode for this as well. See, the Case is able to write much better Emacs Lisp than me right now because I'm just sort of like plugging around in this insane configuration. Randomized font size per character. Let's check this out. Doesn't update when modifying the buffer and also overrides syntax highlighting, so maybe someone knows how to fix that. Well, we're going to put it in anyway and see what happens. I just want to run it and see what it does. This is from Nicholas in the chat. Oh, what just happened? Zone just starts up and I can't tell what's happening anymore. And I keep pressing Control W, which probably deleted my copy buffer. So Control Y. Save the buffer first. Control X, Control E. Wow. Okay, so that definitely looks more like a, what do you call it? Ransom notes. Yeah, we need to have that happening randomly. So height 100 plus random 50. This needs to be random 400. Oh, and rot 13 kicked in, so I lost all the buffer. Okay, random 400. Oh. Nice work. That is unusable. and also you can't back out of it either. What? Okay, I gotta rein in this intensity a little bit. Where is the code? Right there. Okay, random 400. Let's start at 2. It can't be too far off. Random 200. All right, let's go 200 to 400. Let's run it one more time. Okay, that's a little bit more reasonable. Okay, that's awesome. I think that definitely seals the deal on the hideousness aspect. Amazing. That looks so good, actually. Someone's going to end up making an Emacs package for that, and everybody's going to end up using it because it just looks so strange. So let's restart the Emacs config. Oh, what did I do? Function definition is void CL loop. Okay, so I need to go in and load up, what is it? CL lib? Come on. Come on. Require CL lib, is that right? Okay, yeah. Save it, exit, restart. There it is. Okay, I just saw some functions get deleted. What is this? Wrong type argument hash table P. I have no idea what that was about. Now I can't even start it. Invalid or uninitialized timer. Okay. What the hell is happening? Case, I think your function is wreaking havoc. And that's the whole point, right? So we have non-deterministic startup now. And also okay, this needs to happen as part of, let's see, let's grab this with Control W. We're gonna pull it down here. And it needs to be part of idle. Okay. Let's save. Let me paste also before we lose everything. Defun. Ransom. Oh, come on. Ransom. Text. Come on. This is horrible. What did we do? I regret this. Whoa. Okay, so zone just keeps running. That's great. Now I want to put ransom text in here. Ransom text. And then, did I actually eval that? Okay, eval. Now I think that every once in a while, the text should also just get really weird. Elephant says, this is a starter kit that I'm recommending from now on. Yeah, definitely. I think that you should definitely recommend that someone use this because they're going to hate you. And probably going to hate Emacs afterwards. All right, come on. Random timer, idle timer. You would think it would have happened by now, but I'm just going to try to invoke it because why not? Where is the haunt me randomly? Let's go right here, Control X E. There we go. Okay, so it does work. It just takes a little bit of time. And I don't care about the fact that it just, eats the faces because what it does is so awesome that, it's worth it. Devrad says, is this Temple OS? Yeah. It's definitely a temple, but not of the holy kind. Okay, so I think that we've accomplished a lot here today in making this absolutely awful and impossible to use. And I think it's going to start zoning again in a moment. The mode line. Okay, there we go. Great. So, yes, let's see the people who are using Vim or NeoVim try this. I mean, I guess people could actually do it, but it seems to be a bit easier with Emacs. And as you can see, now the editor just has a mind of its own, and it's typing red rum everywhere. Unfortunately, it's fixed our nice font sizes for every letter, so that's not so good. Grr. Yeah, this totally fits in the theme of the stream for sure. It's like the SpongeBob meme with a mocking voice. So I'm going to check in this configuration. If you want to try it yourself, it should not destroy your computer. It should just make your Emacs act very, very strange. And that's the the whole point. It's fun, right? Thank you to everybody who's actually suggested things to put in here today, because I think we made something very shocking. What I would like to do in a stream in the near future, and I'll announce this before I do it, is I want to let other people commit terrible things that this configuration should do, and I will try it blindly. Now, I have to have people who I trust review the PRs and make sure that it's not going to screw up my entire computer before I run it, but I think it'd be kind of funny if I just kind of blindly walk through a terrible configuration, and if people wanted to kind of hack on that together to make it even worse, I think that would be really fun. But, I mean, if you want to go ahead and start sending PRs, we could probably, start merging things, and then at some point later, I'll do a stream for that. But, yeah, feel free to start sending PRs. I might unwatch the repo and then tell some people to, review and merge stuff if they want to. And, yeah, I think that's going to work. So, let's just go ahead and commit this. I don't want to save the file because I'm afraid that it's been destroyed. Let's go back into Magic really quick. Hold on. Let me add the latest stuff to the staging area just to make sure I don't get something bad. We're going to save it again one last time, refresh this, Cool. That's everything. So what have we done? Then we're going to push it to the remote. I'm going to have to type my passphrase here. Great. All right, so that's actually pushed up right now to the Emacs From HELL repo if you want to take a look at that and try it out yourself. I recommend using Emacs 2. I have a video on that if you haven't used Emacs 2 before, but that's one way to isolate this from your own configuration if you want to try it out. But it should load up, and well, it might not load up. It might crash because of what Case added to it, so that's actually more fun. Laura Mimsum says you're running Geeks, right? Hosing your system shouldn't matter. Well, if it deletes my actual files that aren't backed up, it would matter for sure. Okay, folks. Well, that was a lot of fun. I think that was worthwhile just as a way to experiment with some Emacs hacking in a way that was a little bit more interesting than just, making some changes to org mode configs or whatever. So if you liked that, definitely leave a note in the comments. Let me know what you thought about it and what else we might try next time. And we'll do some more stuff like this in the future, just random kind of Emacs streams because, yeah, it's fun. All right, folks, thanks so much for joining today. I appreciate all of you who joined back up again after the stream crashed last time. Hopefully next stream we won't have that problem, but I can't make any promises because I have no control over this, apparently. But until next time, thanks so much for watching and happy hacking. We'll see you.